So it just so happens that I said to Shane this morning, even though I was joking,
Sometimes you want to leave the gate open and let the dogs run out.
I didn't mean to. I swear I didn't do it on purpose.
But she still did it.
I still did it. But not on purpose.
Sure.
So, I just spent the last 2.5 hours hunting for dog. So, we've been dog sitting for a friend this week. 150-pound bloodhound. Smelly, slobbery, disgusting bloodhound. And then we have our own 2 dogs. Princess Charles, the scaredy dog, as I call him. And Remy, the chocolate lab that just came to us last week and ended up keeping her since we couldn't find anybody to claim her. So now we have the puppy and the scaredy dog and the smelly bloodhound. And so as Country was mowing the front yard this morning, I thought I would be super helpful and do the backyard for him. And when I finished up and took the lawnmower back to the garage, I left the gate open, and then we left to go grocery shopping and didn't close the gate when we put the dogs outside. So when we came back and saw the gate open, we both went, oh shit. So we spent 2 hours driving around the neighborhood. The only person that has seen these dogs is the guy across the street. And I mean, we talked to every single person that we could find, and nobody has seen these dogs. It's like they just disappeared. And we are in kind of this funky area where it's a really populated area, but we're off the beaten path by about a mile, and it's just like fields, like cornfields, and then on the back side of our house it's like a 1/4 mile of field, and then it's the bay. So these dogs could have gone anywhere. They're definitely not in the neighborhood. We've gone up and down every single street and can't find these dogs. And now Shane takes off to go hike around the bay and do his tracking skills and checking footprints. And so finally somebody called, and the dogs have made it out through the bay, down about 1.5 miles, and somebody found Remy and somebody else found the other 2 dogs on a bike trail that I think might actually go across the bay to another part of town, and we could have been totally screwed. And I would have felt awful that we lost our friend's dog. He's going to be home in a couple of days, and I'm freaking out going, what now? Am I going to make signs or something for all these lost dogs? What kind of a-hole loses 3 dogs at the backyard? So we finally get these dogs all picked up. It was like we're driving around town to different people who found the dogs and just scooping them up and throwing them in the back of the truck. And these dogs, we get Remy in the truck, and she's still a puppy. And this stupid dog decides to try to jump out of the back of this lifted truck and lands on her face. And I don't know whether to laugh or feel awful. And then we get back to the house, and so we said, I don't want her to jump out while we're driving down the road. So we put the leash on her and use one of the tie downs so that she's not going to jump out and hurt herself. And what does she do when we finally stop the truck and get the dogs, the other 2, out of the back? She tries to jump out and tried to hang herself on the edge of the truck. I'm freaking out. I'm like, I can't take it anymore. So thankfully we get these dogs back, but they're sandy and nasty and wet and smelly, and now I have to bathe 3 dogs. And I like animals, but dogs, it's like they're like worse than kids. At least children, you can just make them stay someplace in a high chair or something, and you can reason with them, and they understand. And it's been ridiculous this week. I've tried to set something on fire. I broke my phone, absolutely shattered the screen on my phone when it went flying out of my hand and hit the pavement for the 1000th time, and it just couldn't handle it this time. So I'm setting things on fire. I'm breaking stuff, breaking beer bottles on the floor. I accidentally spent $600 on the internet on accident. Yeah. That's how well I'm doing this week. So basically, I need a babysitter because I can't be left to my own devices, apparently. I think I wanted the vitamin D so bad, I wasn't prepared for it, and it's all going to my roots, and I'm doing the dumbest shit. It's unreal. So, if anybody knows of a great babysitter for adults, I need one.
And that's why her name's Murphy, because of Murphy's Law.
I have a new nickname.
Yeehaw!